mic thing on? Yes, it is. Alright, so this is my 1989 K5 Blazer, right? Pretty much 100% all original, for the most part. Now, I've got a few replacement parts in here, but you know, it's 35 years old. That's going to happen. Well, a couple of days ago, I finally found the root of the problems with my ignition system because it was stuttering and starting. And when it ran really, really rough, so I replaced the ignition. Super giddy about it, so I decided to drive it around. Now, that's great and all, but I was too giddy and ran over my little step stool, because this thing is like, you got to be like 8 feet tall to be able to work on this thing pretty well. What I did not realize, and I hope that was the case, the problem for it, or the cause of the problem, is my little exhaust down here was sitting down like that. That's not supposed to be like that. Now, I have to try to get under here and track down what the point of failure was. Now, I'm guessing it's about right here, because you can see the gnarly weld that the last guys did to hang this up here had broken loose. So I got to figure out how to get that hanger reconnected so my exhaust doesn't fall off while I'm driving around the road when I'm feeling the flight of fancy. But first things first, all work done on vehicles is best done on level ground, and unfortunately, level ground is a bit of a premium around here. I'm probably going to start her up, spin her around, because this section right here seems to be about the flattest ground in the yard. I mean, I did do my oil change here, so that's about as good as we're going to get. But first things first, actually, you know, I'll fire it up, spin it around, and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. So I am going to extendo grabo this thing. Come on, let it loose. Spin it. Okay. There we go. Please ignore all the trash in my yard and the quality of the angles that I'm getting. I don't know what I'm doing. And of course, nothing I do is ever planned, so I'm always unprepared. Yay. Let's see, change up my keys. There we go. Now, thank you 30-year-old trucks for your reliability and headaches. Yeah, let's shift that up so it doesn't fall out from under me. Owie. All right. fires right up. I mean, for a 35-year-old truck, I mean, it sounds pretty healthy. Obviously, it's going to have its gremlins, as every 30-year-old gentleman is going to. All right, so let me flip this sucker around. Never mind. Fires right up. Runs like shit. But what can you do? Now, I want to keep it right here just because, you know, I don't have a back window in the thing, and I'll probably have to back it up a little bit to get it under the tarp, because it does seem like it's planning on raining tomorrow. There are a couple spots I do have to jack up first, because I'm kind of on a premium for space. Because suspension's worn out, tires are mostly flat, and I'm a big old boy. So let's wow, the tires really are flat. Good Lord. Let's get this thing jacked up. Now, I bought a jack from Harbor Freight months and months ago and never put the fucking thing together. So that's going to be step number one. And because I'm going to do some of the gonna weld the exhaust back on, I do have my quote-unquote welding supplies in the back of the truck, or in the back of the car, because I'd done some welding at my job. That big old puddle of oil. It's not good. I had to work with furniture, and there are some hoity-toity pieces that are metal frame. And metal frame breaks, I put it back together. Call it, you know, I'm not a welder, but I can make metal pieces stick together. So there's that. I know, and hopefully by the end of this video, I'll have my exhaust put back together, and I won't get too much shit from internet welders or my uncle. He was a welder. He's been welding his whole life. He's been welding my whole life. That man knows what he's doing. If he's the only one I will take criticism for. And he is the only one I will take criticism from welding. Now, they called him the welding guru for a reason. I think it was a self-issued title, but fuck, I need a knife. Hold one. Yeah, see, this is what I get. Every time I try to do something, I'm unprepared, and then I have to walk back into the house and find a tool. Do I want a multi-tool? No. And grab me something to drink, hopefully. All right, knife attained, hydration acquired. Let's get this thing put together. This is one of them Pittsburgh, what is this, a 2-ton? Yeah, it's a 2-ton. Should be plenty enough beef for this sucker. I don't plan on lifting the whole thing, so 2 tons ought to be plenty enough, but you know the whole adage, I trust somebody about as much as a Harbor Freight jack stand. Which I hear that problem's been remedied. So I don't know how much it holds water. Ooh. It's a nice, neat knurling. Okay. There we go. Owner manual safety instructions, don't need that. Safety is always in the absolute back of my mind. Oh, it's pretty much all put together. I figured I'd have to put the wheels on it at least. That's nice. It's got some weight to it, that's for sure. But then again, things are for lifting cars, not cradles or carriers or, you know, anything really. I'm gonna sit here and gonna babble a little bit because I don't know what you're supposed to say when making videos. I guess it's supposed to be like a free-form thing, right? Talking to myself keeps the voices away. All right, so there's a little stop block right here. All right, that's a stop block. All right, I gotta unscrew this bolt. There's a bolt back here that's supposed to, I gotta unscrew so it'll fall in that little channel. I can't loose. There it goes. Dropped right in. And now my fingers are greasy. I should have wore gloves. Ew. All right, that motions, and we are in business. Now, I'm not a fan of the plastic caster wheels, but not much you can say for an 80-pound jack. All right, put the knife back into pocket. Now I need to figure out if it's completely broke loose. I need to figure out if it's completely broke loose or if it is just broken loose from the welds. And unfortunately, it kind of rained last night, so it's a little goopy. Got a piece of cardboard around here somewhere I can lay on and roll around in. Oh, that's wet. I don't like it. I don't want it. How about a piece of wood? There we go. There's a hunk of wood. Gotta love projects that you never start and then you can reallocate resources to later. All right. I'm going to lay down on the ground against my doctor's wishes because I have a blown out knee. And I'm going to roll under here and see what exactly the problem is. All right. So, All right, so luckily, it just looks like it broke off from the hanger. How fortuitous. Now, question is, do I want to weld it back to the hanger, or do I make a hanger? Hang on, you probably don't know what the hell I'm looking at in here. Give me your camera. Drop, drop, and drop. All right, so this is what I'm looking at here. Forgive all the grime. So this right here is the hanger. Where's that? That right there is the hanger. This is what it was welded to supposedly keep it up and supported. Now, that broke the weld. It broke off the weld. I don't know what did it. Hopefully it wasn't when I ran over my little step ladder. Given the bad luck that I've had with this nightmare of a truck, doesn't seem like it's not outside of the realm of possibility. But hear me out. So there is a lip, right, up here. It's got a couple of cables and stuff like that that I can hopefully avoid having to deal with. That I can probably get like a loop hanger, right? So I can probably like hang something down here to loop it underneath the exhaust and hang it here on this frame rail. Now, I can do that one of two ways. Either I can get some wire or like this bar right here and figure out how to bend this and hang it up there. Because otherwise, you got this rubber bushing right here that's supposed to dumb down the vibration. And that's all great and dandy, but it doesn't mean a damn thing if the stick comes off, right? So here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to get like a piece of like 1/4 inch or 3/8 rebar, right? I'm going to make 2 hooks right here, right? And I'm going to pull it around and bend it and pull it to where it's supporting itself on this frame rail, and it holds it up in place. Now, probably dangle it off there just a little bit, and then once I get it in place, tack it all down. Probably tack it down to the exhaust itself so it doesn't vibrate as much. Good God, the more I look at it, the more I realize this dude's welds were shit. But far be it from me to criticize or cast aspersions. So now I got to figure out what exactly I have in my shop at the moment, and how much of it I need. Go back out. Oh, I'm greasy. But first things first, I probably need to get this thing in the air so I have sufficient enough room to work. And I have a way to do that, I think. All right. So I've got my jack. Fucking getting old. I've got my jack put together. I've got jack stands in the house. Now, with this ground being so goopy, jack stands would probably sink right into the dirt. So I bought some 16 by 16 paver stones that I can put underneath it. And that should give me the square footage or the ground clearance I need, or the ground support that I need, so I don't so it doesn't fall under, and the truck fall on me. Because that would be awful. Not my idea of how I want a Saturday to go down. So I'm going to extendo pull this back out. Probably get you a view over here of how I'm doing it. All right, tilt back. All right. So get, of course, still not fucking prepared. It looks like it's gonna rain today. That's gonna be unfortunate because I really want to get some of this work done. All right. Now these are not Harbor Freight jack stands. I've had these for years and years and years. I bought these way back when I had a 77 Camaro that I was working on. Or rather I bought, and this has been, you know, a good hot minute ago. You know, young kid. You know, young kid buys his first car. This is with my my meager bonus that I got from the military. And God, was it sexy. I still kick myself every day for selling that thing. But hey, the thing was having about as big of issues as with this truck. And your boy, don't like issues. All right. Hopefully this is the fix, right? So I'm gonna toss a couple of these to the side. And once I get the truck up in the air, I'll slide these under, stick the jack stands under there, and that'll hold it up, hopefully. Anyway, now let's get this under here. This is probably a bad idea. Where is my little circle? This is probably going to sink right down in the mud too. Nope, too high, too far back. There we go. All right, now we do the work. And the wheels are off. Do not try this at home because I did not chock the front wheels. All right, stay. I never even thought of where to put this thing. All right. All right. So I want it. Do I want it? So you're supposed to put these things under the frame rails, and I just broke the fucking thing. Dumbass. You're supposed to put these under the frame rails because you don't want it stepping an axle that is off kilter. I don't like it. Oh, it's totally gonna fall on my fucking head. Oh, don't touch it. All right. That is under it. Don't try this at home. I am not a professional. Please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. Oh yeah, that is definitely fucking 8 shades of fucking off kilter. That is uneven as fuck. Ow, ow. All right. See if the solution has held. Slowly. That'll do, pig. All right, let's see how much room I got working with. Ow. All right, wheels are off the ground. That's good. I probably want to do the same thing around the front. Oh yeah, I definitely broke them pavers. I probably should have found more level ground. Oh well, what can you do? All right. So, let's, I don't know how much rebar I need, so, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just weld it back down. A temporary fix is still a fix, right? So I'm going to bring you back down so you can see what I am working with. Oh, wow, this is a lot taller once it's leveled up. All right, so let's see what the side view looks like. There we go. That camera is upside down though. All right, well, so twist the damn thing. Oh, it's still upside down. But I got a Bluetooth thing in the bottom. I don't want to screw it up. I don't know how to make you don't know how to make videos. Fuck you, Chad. I know I don't know how to make videos. All right, so I got to get an extension cord out here so I can plug my welder in. Where will I find an extension cord? That is the question. I think I got an extension cord. More parts of not understanding what I need before I need it. Maybe this will work. I need length. Maybe this will give me the length that I need. Just piggyback extensions off of extensions here. Probably not long enough, but that's what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Close that. Alright, so the cord on this welder is, pretty long, right? So I'm gonna stick it back here. Welding helmet, ahoy. Haha, just long enough. Off, on. Alright. Let's see if I have power to this thing first. That would be super awkward. I have power. Now let's see if I can get it, if it's long enough to get to where oh no, it's not. Fuck. It's not long enough. So I need to find another extension cord. This is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. You do things just a little out of order. Huh. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. I'll be able to bring it right to my ear. Piggybacks on piggybacks. That's how we play in the South. Well, you don't have to worry about this thing flashing at you, so long as you don't have the ground on. I'm probably wrong, but 'tis my understanding of the technology. I'm gonna toss. There's your ground clamp. All right, give me power, give me fuel, give me fire. All right, I've got air. Now this is just a little hobby welder, so I'm not expecting great things. I should probably grab some gloves, huh? Oh no, it's about to start raining on me. I feel it. I feel it tinkling. Now, I got this little dinky little welding hood. You probably can't see anything that I'm doing right now, so that's fine. Nothing I'm doing right now is important, except fumbling around trying to find shit that I probably should have got in the first place before starting this recording. Hopefully that catches. All right, back and down we go. Ow. Oh, hello everybody, I'm back. All right. So I'm probably going to have to hold it right here. Oh, that's going to be awful. Yeah, hold it right here while I tack it in place. See, that just seems like a really poor idea to me. Well, I never came from good ideas. All right, so I'm going to ground this. I don't know, right here feels good. All right, let's see. All right, that'll be, I'll have to hold it right here. All right. All right. There's my thumb. Nope, not sticking. Maybe. Maybe if I tack it to the frame first, maybe that'll be a good course of action. Hey, it's stuck. Might make a welder out of me yet. All right, so I'm just bubbling it up. Yeah, how about I just weld the thing to the frame? Fuck the hanger. Get this thing on here right. I'm gonna get so much hate from internet welders You don't know how to weld. You got to work the bead. Why are you using a TIG welder or a MIG welder? Well, probably because that's all I can afford there, asshole. Ow. Ooh, hot metal, back of the arm. God, that looks like garbage. And I'm only welding it from one end too, so it's like, how secure can it be, you know? God, there's so much slag. By God, it's ugly, but it'll stick. By God, it's ugly, but it sticks. And now I just sit under here and pray the jack stands don't fall out while I ponder on my next project. Well, I suppose that'll about do it. Come on in here, take a look at my handiwork. Look at that garbage. It's spot and sputtered all over the place. But hey, she's solid, and that's all you can expect. Nobody's gonna see it but me. Uncle David, don't crawl under my truck. Anywho, the exhaust is back on there. I guess I'll keep y'all posted on the next project. I'm gonna try to keep this thing running. And I guess we're gonna make this a series. How hard could it be, right? Alright. That's it for now. If you like the content, fucking you know what to do. See you, bye.